Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well. From wherever you're watching this channel, I'd like us to dive into the crisis that is seen facing Rigathi Gachagua in this Mbeere North by-election.
The DCP stands for Skiza wa Kenya. We are asking our party leader to come on the ground and listen to the people of Mbeere North. The people of Mbeere North are very clear. They want the DCP party, not others.
To shift our focus to what is happening in Mbeere North. Mind you, Mbeere North, there is supposed to be a by-election there. Now, we know the major parties there are DP, DCP, and UDA. So UDA already settled for Leonard, who is going to fly the UDA flag in that constituency. Now we have Duncan Bui, who is another problem to the formation of opposition. Duncan Bui wanted to vie on a DCP party, but because of certain biasness, Duncan Bui was forced to withdraw from the party and vie on an independent ticket. Now, there's another person here by the name Newton Karish. Newton Karish is a Muminji MCA who is under DP. Now, what is happening here is that there is information that has surfaced that DCP has been forced to withdraw its candidature in this race because Rigathi Gachagua has already seen danger somewhere. Because if he goes ahead and fronts a DCP candidate, DP fronts its candidate, then Duncan Bui vies on an independent ticket, then 3 opposition candidates shall have vied for the same seat. It is going to make it easy for the UDA candidate to win this seat. So I think that explains the main reason why Rigathi Gachagua has been forced to make a U-turn in this race. So I'd like us to look at this story extensively, because why did Rigathi Gachagua withdraw? If at all he withdrew the candidature of his candidate, if that is the case. And the second thing is, what has he seen? Is this some kind of a trap? Someone was talking about the whole thing being a trap. And I agree with that person. Because to me, if you look at this drama in Mbeere North, it was just going to be a trap. Because Justin Muturi has a candidate. Rigathi Gachagua has a candidate. And these are people who want to unseat William Ruto. And Rigathi Gachagua wants to become the president of the Republic of Kenya. And he needs Justin Muturi's support. So the best that Rigathi could do is to withdraw the candidate. Now, before we continue with this story, ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to appreciate you for the support you've been giving this channel. If you wish to support us, simply like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Now, Rigathi Gachagua's calculations, looking at them carefully, I think Rigathi Gachagua saw something. Let's look at the case of Malava, for instance. Malava, there is DP and DCP again. There's DAP Kenya and DCP again. DAP Kenya wants to front a candidate because DAP Kenya believes that Luhya Nation ni stronghold yake. That is Eugene Omalo's party. But DCP also wants to front a candidate there. There's another problem that will force DCP to withdraw. Now, in Embu, Justin Muturi considers that area as his stronghold. And that is going to force Rigathi Gachagua to again remove a candidate. So, at the end of the day, you find that Rigathi Gachagua is the one who's going to lose in terms of numbers on the ground. That is for the parliamentarians and the like. But he's most likely doing this because he's looking at the top position, that is the presidency. So this move, which again, looking at it from a different angle, is a calculated move, is either going to work to the advantage of Rigathi Gachagua or to his advantage. Let's look at the advantage part. The advantage part is that the opposition will be intact. There will be nobody interfering with the other's region. Let's look at this thing from the positive side. Now, the positive side, Rigathi's dream of having a united opposition will be realized because there will be no interference in people's strongholds. Now, that will make sure that come 2027 and people are supposed to agree, Rigathi will say that, look here, you people have been allowing you to place your candidates. At least this time around, allow me to be the flag bearer. It will be very easy for Rigathi Gachagua to have that kind of argument, and they will trust him. Now, let's look at this thing from the negative side. The negative side is that for a party to be strong, the members of parliament are supposed to be there. If Rigathi Gachagua allows all the places he could have won to go to the opponents, then it means DCP is becoming weaker and weaker. Of course, in Mbeere North, that was a stronghold of DP. Yes, it's a stronghold of DP. So the DP candidate was, the DP member of parliament there was given a promotion by the president. That's why that seat felt vacant or was left vacant. Now, DP wants to again control that area. So it was just wise for Rigathi Gachagua to withdraw the candidature there. But remember, he is going to lose. Right now, Mount Kenya is preaching DCP. If he can be seen to be allowing his opponents to field candidates na yeye to support, it means DCP will be weak. Weak in terms of the numbers of members of parliament in the parliament, in the National Assembly, senators, women reps, MCAs, governors. Because take a look at this. If at all in Embu, there's a candidate who can win and wants to vie on a DCP, again, Rigathi Gachagua will be forced to relinquish that position to a DP candidate as he interfere. You see, that is going to be losing. Rigathi is going to be losing. Now, the opponents are going to be winning big. Now, just like I told you, party ili is strong, it needs members of parliament, it needs MCAs, it needs senators, it needs governors. When we're weighing into party was strong. Just like what we see with ODM. UDSI may split, but with ODM, Jubilee iko na kidogo, lakini iko Wiper wako nao. Unaona? So for a party to be strong, lazima hawa wafuasi wawe. They call them foot soldiers. So it's going to work to Rigathi Gachagua's disadvantage in terms of party. Because let's assume in 2027, they don't win the election. I'm just assuming. I'm not saying that they will not win. Please don't crucify me. But if they don't win, and then, in politics, just like I've always maintained, they're not permanent enemies and they're not permanent friends. If they don't win, and then somewhere there along the way, kuwe kuna some boardroom decisions again, which are not conforming with the united opposition's policies, alafu sikia party hii imeungana na party ile imeungana na party ile, then DCP ijipate kwamba iko kando. DCP itakuwa haina wafuasi. So hii decision ya Rigathi Gachagua ni trap. Hii ni trap, ladies and gentlemen. So Rigathi has to tread carefully, but if he has taken the decision to withdraw, okay, it's okay for the party because of the unity of the united opposition alliance. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to rest my case there. But what do you think about this move by DCP to withdraw its candidature? Is it a right move? Is it a wise move? Is that what you wish should have happened? Just tell us below on the comment section. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.